Oh, there we go, first cast. Wow. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew 𝗏𝗏𝗏. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, Fishing with 𝗏𝗏𝗏. We are here at a little pond today. We're gonna be giving you some summer pond fishing tips, bank fishing tips. There's a little dock on it. I've never actually fished this pond before, so you're gonna be breaking it down with me today. I brought some of my favorite pond baits. You want a top water, whether that's a frog if it's mossy, or a little popper. Got a little popper right here. And I got a Texas rig set up. You want a little Texas rig worm or crawl, you can crawl along the bottom. We got this little green pumpkin exopod right here. Sometimes when the fishing gets tough, break out a little Ned Rig. A spinner bait is always a good pond bait. We got one right here. And last but not least, a shaky head worm. You can fish this on a wacky rig, or you can use a 𝗙𝗶𝘀𝗵𝗏 on a wacky rig, or you can fish a little finesse worm on a shaky head. So that's what we have with us today. We're gonna start out, probably fish around this dock before I even walk over to it. The fish can feel your vibrations as you're walking along the pond. So if I went and walked on that dock right now, I'd spook out whatever's in there. First tip. So we're gonna cast to it. We're gonna fish the structure first. Probably gonna cast a little worm or 𝗙𝗀𝗏𝗏. See if we get bit. I don't even know what size bass are in here. We're down here in Alabama where big bass are grown. Let's catch some today, guys. It looks a little mossy over here, so the first thing I'm rigging up something to keep off of the bottom, and that is a little plasma tail on a wacky rig hook. So I'm gonna hook it right there, and we are gonna throw this on the edge of this dock. See if we can catch us a giant. It's always fun fishing new ponds. You have no idea what you're gonna run into, how big a fish live there. It's exciting. Ooh, I see one. I see one swimming right here. He just looked at me. There he ate it. Oh yes. I had to twitch it fast. He did not want it slow. He wanted it twitched super fast. Something to react to. Man, did he eat that. Alright. That's a good bait choice right there. First one of the day. Nice little pond bass. About 13 inches probably. Okay, so just a wacky rig hook, the hook out. You guys saw, I'd twitch it and let it sit, and he wasn't eating it, so I started moving it really fast. That's how they wanted it. This dock looks sketchy. Hopefully we don't fall in. Okay, next we're gonna try this little Ned Rig head on the old 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 bug here. It's a good little bug for your Ned rigs. I love that it's got these rib sides. It's got a bunch of appendages. Just rig it up there like that. And that thing, you want it straight up and down. That thing's gonna catch some fish. They're being finicky. I've seen a couple of them come up behind that. Oh, there we go, first cast. Wow. I was just about to say, I've seen a couple of them come up behind the wacky rig and not eat it, so I figured something even more finesse would get them. Sure did, first cast. Gotta love that. Let's try again. Figuring them out. Always go back to the same spot you got bit. Ooh, grass. That's the bad thing about the Ned Rig. If your pond's grassy, switch it to as lighter weight as possible. Try and stay on top of that grass or out of it. This is a 1/6 ounce. I'd rather have a 1/10 ounce on. Did not bring any. And if you got any grass on your bait like that, you better take it off or you're not gonna get any bites. Yep, there's another one. A little better than that last one. All right, feisty. Feisty. Oh wow, spit it. Okay, that one's probably a 13 or maybe 14 inches. Another one on the old Ned Oh, Ned 𝗙𝗶𝘀𝗵𝗵. We're gonna try some topwater. We got an overcast, cloudy day, so I'm thinking this little black and chartreuse popper could be pretty good. Give it a whirl here. Ooh, some sharp hooks on that. Sticky. Gotta have good treble hooks. We're just gonna tie the old improved clinch knot. You don't need much strength on this setup right here. This popper's not gonna come off. Cut your tag end. If your scissors are good enough. These are getting dull on me. All right. Let's get to them with this little popper. Pop it, let it sit. Pop it, let it sit till the rings kind of dissipate. Pop it, let it sit. That's how you fish this bait. If they're real active, you can pop it multiple times and let it sit. But I just like doing one pop. Should make a loud bloop when you get that pop right. It's always a good idea to wear boots when you go fish ponds, but grass isn't too long at this one, thankfully. Got my flops on. Let's catch this one. Corners of ponds are always really good. Make sure you go fish the corners. And I like to hang out right next to the edges. Got some tree overhang here. Looks pretty good. Best to throw topwater in mornings and the evenings. A little tougher to get bites in the middle of the day like today. But overcast conditions, they bite all day sometimes. There we go. I want to crush that popper out there. Had to walk over to the weedy side. Definitely a few more fish hanging out over here, I think. That was my first cast over here on that black popper. All right, check that out. Another 14-incher. Let's get them. Topwater is a blast. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row over there. Trying to keep him out of the weeds. Another one. He wanted it. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Woo, feisty. Another one, 12-incher. A hard time not throwing this popper first because it's so fun to catch them on top water. And they're biting it. Well guys, there you have it. Ended up fishing a couple more hours after that last catch and only a couple more little blow-ups. I don't know where the big ones are, if there's even any in this pond. It looked like a really good pond, but it's a gamble fishing new ponds. You never know what you're gonna run into. It could just be the day. The big ones might just not be biting today. I've had that happen at really good ponds before, but you learn what baits to throw from a pro when fishing a pond. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. They hit that 𝗙cie bug pretty good, the popper pretty good, and one on the wacky rig. Make sure you subscribe to Mystery Tackle Box's channel here. Subscribe to mine, Fishing with 𝗦𝘬𝗏. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless you. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.